Kevin Costner and the Highwaymen. So we mentioned that this is about Bonnie and Clyde in a way, but it's not really. This focuses on a different part of the story, doesn't it?
Well, we understand, obviously, when these crime sprees happen and people want to talk about who commits them, but often we don't look at the boat wake behind, the violence, the people that died, the children that never see their mother and father. And so there was these men, and in particular, the character I played was brought out of retirement. You know, we probably would have caught Bonnie and Clyde within the first day with the technology now. But
sure.
They were able to go for 3 or 4 years on dirt roads. The police didn't have radios. They didn't cooperate. And they brought a man killer out to kill a killer. And Frank Hamer was probably the most legendary Texas Ranger. And they brought him out of retirement. And in 104 days, living in a car, he hunted him down.
So your character lives with Woody Harrelson's character in this car.
They were friends, buried very closely together.
And what you read this a while back, right? Did you
10 years ago it was offered to me, and it didn't feel like it was right, so I just kind of let it go.
What struck you this time? Why did you want to make it now?
Well, I thought I might have a hard time getting over that fence too, and chasing those criminals on feet. No, actually, I thought, you know, I could play it, but I went in and put out 10, 15 pounds to do it, and kind of ran funny and kind of out of breath all the time. But I love playing American history. There's a lot of things you can do in the movies, comedies and stuff, and I've been able to do it. But sometimes playing a character that wasn't portrayed correctly the first time, and he wasn't in the original movie, which, by the way, I loved that movie, but he was made to be a clown. And when his widow saw that movie, she decided she would go to Hollywood and sue Warner Brothers. And
no kidding.
That you defame my husband. He was heroic. You have no idea who he was.
Wow.
And she won. And so, you know, in a way, his reputation was murdered as well. And for 60 years, you know, people have lived with the idea, if they saw that movie, who he was, and it was not him at all.
Some of the family has seen this, and they...
I did get a letter. Yeah, I got a letter from the, you know, great-great-grandson, and he said, you know, I thought I was going to go to see a movie about my grandfather. Then because I actually ended up watching my grandfather, and I thought, well, how am I supposed to take that one? You can understand how they must have felt, you know, that take somebody that was incredibly brave and make him a clown when in fact they were just the opposite.